welcome back to 843 TV. We are at the Beaufort County Library. We're actually at the Beaufort branch, and Amanda Brewer Dickman is joining us. She's the director, and she's telling us so many great things about the system. Where are all the branches located in the county?
We have one here in downtown Beaufort where we are today. I also have one at our St. Helena Library on the St. Helena Island. I have one in Lobico, out towards Gardens Corner, Seabrook area. We also have one coming soon to the town of Port Royal.
Yeah.
And then in the southern part of the county, we have locations in Bluffton and Hilton Head. But aside from that, I also have libraries on wheels. We call those bookmobiles.
Yeah, let's not forget about those.
That's right. So I have a bookmobile that makes stops in the northern part of the county. We call that Bookmobile North. And I have Bookmobile South, which makes stops in Bluffton and Hilton
That's
Head.
great. So if someone can't get out to the library branch, they can check out the bookmobile. Now, of course, it's summer, which means a lot of special programs, not just for kids, but for adults. Let's talk about what that means for the young folks, first of all.
Absolutely. Well, summer reading is the time for libraries to shine, and so we pack our calendars with fun events and activities to encourage reading all summer long. So for the kids and adults, we have our summer reading game. It's important that we want people to know that it's not digital. You don't have to sign up for anything, register, complete any cumbersome forms. We have a paper game board that you check off. All you have to do to play is read 20 minutes a day.
Okay.
I always like to tell people, it doesn't matter what you read. We're not going to ask. You could read the back of a cereal box, your Facebook feed, whatever it is that you're reading. As long as you're reading 20 minutes a day, you're playing the game. And as you're playing, at the 10-day mark and the 20-day mark and the 30-day mark, we give you prizes to celebrate your reading accomplishments. So at the 10-day mark, our youngest readers can pick a stuffed animal or stuffed creature. In this case, this is a starfish. Our adult readers can have a nifty tote bag for all those books that they're going to borrow from the library. I love it. This year it says, "In my reading era," which I think is awesome. So we reward people for reading all summer long.
Yeah, and that's available at any of the locations.
That's correct.
Now, something very important that we do here in the county and beyond is the meal program for students. Let's talk about that.
Yes, we're happy to, again, be host to the summer lunch program. It's administered through the USDA and the local school district, but we serve as a host site. So what that means for people is that anyone from the ages of 0 to 17 can come to our library locations and have a complimentary free lunch every day.
That's
so
great.
Monday through Friday.
Do they need to set that up through school first, or how does that work?
They just need to come to one of our libraries.
Oh, they just need to show up. We have
They just
free
need
lunch.
to show up and we'll
great.
have lunch ready.
That's great. They can come and get lunch, read a book. What better way to spend the afternoon? Especially pointing out too, in the heat in the summer here, it's a great way to escape out of that and enjoy the air conditioning.
That's right.
So let's talk more about what other opportunities, what other programs that you've got going on.
Sure. In the month of June, we're ready to host a very famous author, Mary Alice Monroe, and her co-author, Angela May. They have a third installment of their kind of island series. This title is going to be called Shipwrecked, so it sounds very adventurous.
Yes.
But we're happy to host both of those authors at our Bluffton Library. They'll be doing a meet and greet and a signing, and so we know that those authors will appeal to readers of all ages. In addition to that, we have a calendar full of special events. So I really encourage people to take a look at our calendar, subscribe to make sure they're getting our newsletter, because we're going to feature a lot of these special can't miss opportunities.
I'm assuming your website is where someone can go. What are the other places that people can find out, hey, what's happening at my branch this summer?
We are always looking for more likes and shares on our Facebook page.
Okay. And
we have a brand new Instagram page, so I hope people will follow us there as well.
There you go. We can click on that. Maybe we'll share some photos from that today. So great stuff. Now let's ask a little different question. What about volunteers or staffing? Is there opportunities for people to volunteer, maybe kids or adults, and how does that work?
Sure, we regularly accept applicants for volunteer positions. We also often regularly have opportunities for employment as well. So we encourage people to reach out to us on our website to look for those opportunities. And if they're interested in employment, to look at the Beaufort County's website for potential openings there.
Good stuff, and a great environment and so forth. As we wrap up, any last little tidbits you want to share about any of the programs at any of the locations?
You know, I just want to encourage people to visit their library. We're waiting for you. We have your card ready, and we're ready to see you and find a good book for you to read.
Yeah, and if you don't have that card, be sure to get one. And if you have any questions, visit their website. And we are excited to see everything in the new town of Port Royal branch. Maybe we can come out there when that opens and check it out. And we encourage you to stay tuned for more 843 TV.